Hi, you guys. Welcome back. My name is Carrie Penny. I am the Happy Crafty Homemaker, and welcome to the quarter finale of quarter one, another year of the make-alongs, bulky weight yarn. So I filmed the recap for March's make-along last week, and today, April 2nd, I am filming today's recap. And part of it is just, I made a mess of doing the original one. I made things way more difficult than they needed to be for you and for me, but I now have like the final totals for all of the projects that have been submitted so far between the 3 quarterly make-alongs and the bulky weight make-along. And you guys, we have almost 200 projects. There was 113 and 80, I can't remember if it's 84 or 89. 200 projects were submitted in just the first 3 months of 2026. So I am just mind boggled. I just want to get that out first. I am mind boggled at how many projects you guys have submitted so far. And you're already submitting projects for April's make along, which just makes me even happier because, like I keep saying, mama needs some color. I mean, I'm even wearing like pink and orange today with my blue and brown, trying to inject color. I have a very busy day. I'm getting ready to head out here shortly and live amongst the people. But I'll be gone from 11 a.m. until probably well after 9 p.m. tonight. So So I am trying to infuse spring everywhere I go right now. But I am just shocked at how many projects we have. I know last year we did amazing. I mean, you guys came prepared. You brought receipts. It was phenomenal. But just 200 projects in 3 months is mind-blowing to me. So before I get on to what I worked on for the quarterly make-along, I do want to say congratulations to Bella. I've already reached out to her as well as Diana from the 3 months, from the first 3 months of the other part of this make-along, to receive a gift of a pattern under $7 from Ravelry. So just because we had so many submissions, I thought it was about time to do a thank you gift. So I did a random number generator, and those were the 2 names that came up. So there's never a guarantee that there's a giveaway portion to any of this, but I do hold the rights to myself to gift a random recipient anytime I want to. Pippin's now walking up and down the hall going, meow, meow, meow. It's like, goodness gracious. Anyway, so quarter 2's already begun. Quarter 2's make along is DK and sport weight yarn. There is a video specifically introducing all the rules, regulations, yada, yada, yada about that. So, you know, we're getting warmer. Let's lighten the load. But for the winter, we focused on bulky weight projects. So I only did one. I was really hoping I would have time and energy to do more than one. Bulky weight does take me longer to work with because it's kind of harder on my hands and wrists, regardless of crocheting it or knitting it. But this is what I made. I made the Comfort Cloak by Lisa Jacobs using my Peyton's Misty. And this was either like Spring Meadow or something like that. This is the Peyton's Misty US. So it's got like wool, alpaca, and acrylic in it. It's a little bit different distribution than the ones for Canada or for, I think it was Australia was the other one listed. Anyway, love this yarn. I've been looking for the perfect project for this. This yarn is a blown loose ply. Get one of these tails that I haven't woven in yet. You can see how you know, just light and airy that yarn is, and trying to find like a really good project where the weight of the project's not going to destroy the stitches or something, but it's got, you know, coziness to it, because this is a very warm yarn, even though it's not like a very dense yarn. So I needed something that gave me kind of like a middle ground, and this pattern ended up being perfect. I don't know how I haven't come across it before. It is a free pattern on Ravelry. So that's the Comfort Cloak by Lisa Jacobs. But finally found the perfect project. I had initially intended to turn it into a sweater. Instead, it became a cloak, which I think is perfect. This will go to the donation bin. It will go to Little Sisters of Charity or something like that, for the nuns to use in the convent. It won't go to Homebound or something like that. I have to be very specific with the fiber content where I send things for donations, but this will go for a donation, or if like one of my daughter-in-laws like it and want it, they can have it. So gift donate bin is where this one's going to go. But that's all I did. That's all I had a chance to work on. Now, I do want to say we had 2 people that had over 5 projects. There may have been 3 people that had over 5 projects just for bulky weight, and I think one had 10. So when I say you guys rose to the occasion, it slowed down a little bit after the middle of the quarter, but that's also when half the country started having 80-degree days, and then 30-degree days, and then 80-degree days, and then 30-degree days. Like, we kind of skipped over the 60s and 70s, and we've been vacillating, especially in the Southeast, between these extreme 50-degree day shifts. It's like we'll have 3 or 4 days where it's in the 80s, almost 90 degrees, and then our high is 39 again. And it's like, so I understand why it petered out. That's part of why I didn't work on any more bulky weight myself. I understand it just gets too hot to want that kind of weight on your lap. So we do have Sport and DK weight for the spring, but we'll talk about that more as we wrap up this video. I want to share what you guys have been working on. What did you submit? And boy, howdy, y'all did phenomenal. You guys, like I said, you did not disappoint. I mean, there's some of everything in these projects. There are stuff that, people are making to keep, people are making to donate. We had blankets, we had garments, we had hats and scarves. We had something for everybody in this. And you guys just, once again, I mean, it amazes me. And this is why I enjoy opening the channel up for things like this. I love the opportunity to share what you guys are working on and give you a platform as well, because to me, we're building a community here. And just by the comments, in the Facebook group, some of the comments I've seen going back and forth on Ravelry, some of the responses I've gotten through Instagram and stuff, you guys are supporting each other as well. It's not just the Carrie show here. If somebody has a question, I'm not, pressed to be the first one to run an answer, because you guys are willing to help each other as well and support each other. And you're so supportive of each other's projects. And that just makes me so happy. I love seeing you guys share with each other. And I get to get spoiled by all the goodies you are making, because they are eye candy to me. So quarter 2 is sport and DK weight. April is color, color, color. Like I said, we already have submissions going in the color, color, color. I personally have started some baby blankets using mandala as well as loops and threads, snuggly wuggly speckles. So yeah, even I'm like immediately diving into the DK sport weight train here. I'm actually trying to not make something like a jelly roll quilt on the flatbed machine, where you basically just knit off a whole bunch of scarves like you would for a mile a minute and then join them. I really want to, and it's a struggle not to, because I've got 4 skeins of Warlock, and if I alternated that with some of the dark green and garnet Brava that I have, Knit Picks Brava, I think that would make a stunning fall blanket. And I'm trying really hard not to make something for myself, because I really need to get these baby projects going, because we have 3 confirmed babies on the way in the family and friend group. And I suspect there is a 4th that has not announced yet. So I really need to start getting things stockpiled. So I'm going to spend the next couple of days hopefully putting borders on the baby blankets that I have started. I have 2 started, and hopefully get another 4 with the centers knitted up on the machine, and then I can hand border everything from there. But that'll be my sport and DK weight focus, at least for the next month, will be the baby blankets and probably working on some baby sweaters. So we'll see how it goes. And then color, 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 just once again, all of the socks I have picked have at least 1 neon basically in them, or are high contrast. So I am planning on making some socks for my dad, and those are a little bit duller compared to some of the stuff I would make for myself. But yeah, that is where we are. That is where we ended the quarter. I'm going to go ahead and zip it and put it in my pocket. Congratulations to Diana and Bella. Thank you so much for participating and playing along. Like I said, at any time I feel like, let's do a random drawing. I hold the right to, I reserve the right for myself to do that at any time. So I love you. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, fantastic day. I look forward to seeing you all real soon. Bye, guys.